you? I'd switch the thing off broken and I was going to get it. I don't know. The other.
Is that working? I think.
Actually, we wouldn't get to if you sat here. Because you get that. Right? My mum used to get a flowers at the end and put it like a little warm water and then she used to put it on her forehead.
Okay, hello everyone. I think we're live now. Let's think we are. Yep, well, I've got YouTube on the phone that's saying we're live, so that's probably good. Okay. We're live, so that's probably good. Yeah, okay, so welcome everyone to this first quiz. So yeah, excuse me if it goes all wrong, because this is the first time I've ever done it. But we will have a go anyway. So we will start with let's see. Switch to this. And so here we go. 10 questions, 4 rounds. This is my little quiz for Shropshire Autonomy. Round 1 is logos round. Now, I can't actually see what the video is outputting at the moment, so I'm hoping it's outputting what I think it's outputting. But so here goes. The first logo is, can you name the software? That's right, can you name the software? And the second question, name the car brand. Can you name the car brand? So that's the second question, so that's the car brand, can you name it? Third question in the quiz is, can you name the social media channel? And then we've got, name the computer company. Name that computer company. And now we've got, name the fast food chain. This is question 5 in the quiz. Name the fast food chain. Crafty editing there. So next one is, name the drink. Can you name the drink this logo belongs to? Could do with one now. Sal? Okay. Question 7. Can you name the tech company that this logo belongs to? Okay. Name the pop group for number 8. This pop group had many names, and I just want to know the main name they were known by. Okay. This is a bit of a tricky one. This is a name the Dutch fast food company. This company operates only in the Netherlands. So so you might need to have a bit of Dutch knowledge for who they are. Yeah. And finally, for question 10, we have name the games. This logo belongs to a certain games. And yeah, can you name the games this logo was created for? So that's the end of the logos round. Yeah, so that's all the logos. Hope you're doing well up to now. And so now we move on to round 2. Round 2 is a film round. In the film round, the first question is, which film used Grounds for Divorce as the trailer music? It's a film that used Grounds for Divorce as the trailer music in the trailer. And I just want to know what the film was called. The actual song wasn't used in the film, it was just used in the trailer. And it's the Elbow song, Grounds for Divorce. Second question is, what profession did Jack have in Mary Poppins Returns? I just got a text from a friend saying he can only see half of each slide. That's not good. Okay. Don't know why that is. Okay. So let me just see if I can fix this. So okay, so I've just been told by a friend that the quiz isn't actually working because people can only see half the slide on the screen, which isn't very good. So what I will do is I will alter the camera so that people can see the screen from here. Oh, providing I don't drop all my mouse off the thing. Okay. Don't know why you can only see half the slide, but yeah. So here we go again. We'll start from the beginning again, just to help you out here. I'll just check on YouTube to make sure it's actually. I wonder if I can do this. I'm going to play it on YouTube on my phone. Oh, there we go. So. Oh, there we go. So. Presume you can see it now. Oh, there we go. So. Presume you can see it now. You can see it now. There we go then. So round 1 is the logos round. So the first question is, can you name the software? So can you identify that software from the logo? Question 2 is, can you name the car brand? So that car brand that's associated with that logo, can you name it? Question 3 is name the social media. So yeah, this is a certain social media thing, logo. Can you name it? Question 4 is can you name the computer company? Question 5, can you name the fast food chain? Bit of crafty editing there, so yeah, hope you can name the fast food chain. Number 6 is can you name the drink this logo belongs to? Number 7 is can you name the tech company that this logo belongs to? Question number 8 is can you name the pop group of this company, of this logo? This pop group did have a number of names. I just want a major name that they released a lot of hits with. I will mention the other names when we get to the answer. So, and finally, can you name the Dutch fast food company? This logo belongs to a fast food company that only has offices in the Netherlands. I think they've got a few in Africa, I think, or something like that. But yeah, they're not in the UK. But I thought I'd throw this one in just to see if anyone can actually name it. And finally, can you name the games this logo belongs to? Yeah, so this was in sporting games. Can you name the sporting game that this logo was in? Now, round 2 is the film round. This is where we were up to before I got notified that the file wasn't showing properly on the screen. I will upload this quiz later so that people can get it in a better angle. So, question 1. Which film used Grounds for Divorce as the trailer music? It's actually used in the trailer, but it wasn't used in the main film. It was only used in the trailer. I actually went to see this because I was actually interested in the film because of the song, and then I was a bit disappointed that the song wasn't in the film. And actually the film was pretty rubbish. Second question. What profession did Jack have in Mary Poppins Returns? So, yeah, what profession did Jack have in Mary Poppins Returns? Number 3. Which Spielberg film featured the warning, objects in this mirror are closer than they appear? Are you all having a go over there? You guys having a go? No? Okay. So, which Spielberg film featured the warning, objects in this mirror are closer than they appear? Now, there's 3 clues on screen here to give you an actor. This actor that you have to name, with his acting career, he can only say yes, can't lie, lives in a reality TV show, and parks like a glove. So, can you name the actor? Question number 5. Which actor broke 2 toes whilst filming The Lord of the Rings 2 Towers? So, yeah, a bit painful that to break 2 toes when you're filming, I guess. I wonder if they took them off that afterwards. Yeah. So, question number 6. Which three films make up what is known as the Three Flavours Cornetto trilogy? So what are the names of the three films that make up the Three Flavours Cornetto trilogy? I actually got the trilogy myself, which I bought just at the beginning of lockdown. Quite funny. If you know what the films are, that is. Question number 7. Name the film which boasts the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." So name the film which boasts the famous line, "You can't handle the truth." Question number 8. Who directed Titanic, Avatar and the Terminator? And I'm just looking around to make sure I haven't got Avatar on display in front of this video camera. Yeah. I have Avatar around there somewhere. I got the 3D version recently. But yeah, no, I haven't got it on display, so that's good. Yeah, so who directed Titanic, Avatar and the Terminator? Question number 9. The Imitation Game is a biopic based on which 20th century figure? So yeah, The Imitation Game is a biopic based on which 20th century figure? Quite sure he was on the autistic spectrum as well. So, question number 10. Who replaced Richard Harris as Dumbledore in the Harry Potter films? So, who replaced Richard Harris as Dumbledore in the Harry Potter films? So that's the end of the films round. We're now on to round 3, which is the music round. Hope you're still with us, all everyone out there. Don't know how many people are viewing it, but I'm hoping there's a few people viewing it. I hope you're enjoying it, actually. Yeah. So here we go then. Round 3, music round. Question number 1. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. What's the name of the song that them lyrics are from? So yeah, in the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. It's quite easy to actually sing it when you're actually trying to read it, especially if you know it. Question number 2. Call 911 now. Which song uses this line? So, which song uses the line "Call 911 now"? You know the music video? It's actually quite a shocking music video. It's quite wow. Yeah. Got a very funny music video. Well, not funny. It's like, well, it's a bit horrific, the music video to it. Question number 3. How many strings are on a standard bass guitar? Not on about a normal guitar here, I'm actually on about a bass guitar. So, yeah, so how many strings are on a standard bass guitar? Question number 4. Which 90s rap act covered Twist and Shout? There's been a few people, I think, covered Twist and Shout, but I'm after the rap act in the 90s that actually covered it. Well, I think they might have just about covered it in the 1980s. Yeah, I think the album actually came out in 1988 when actually that it was on. So they were big in the 90s, but they also spread a bit into the 80s. Question number 5. Who covered We Will Rock You with Brian May? The specific version that starred Brian May. And obviously it wasn't the Queen version because that's the original. But yeah, somebody covered it, and who covered it with Brian? Who actually got Brian May to perform with them? Question number 6 is, who performed Walk This Way with Run DMC? So who performed Walk This Way with Run DMC? Question number 7. They say dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Name the song. I actually can't put the music on here because of various copyright reasons, but there's a song that goes, they say dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Can you name the song? Question number 8. What song did Wayne and Garth go crazy to in Wayne's World? A particular scene in Wayne's World where Wayne and Garth go crazy. What song did they actually go crazy to? Yeah, the song was quite big before that, but it got even bigger after that incident. Question number 9. Which artist asked for a quesadilla? So which artist asked for a quesadilla in their song? Which had a quesadilla the other week. Very nice. If you haven't had a quesadilla, try one. Very nice. Not hard to make either. The final question of the music round is, who sang Budapest? Who sang the song Budapest? Now if you played Jay's virtual pub quiz, you'll probably know the answer to this one because he actually used that same question in his quiz last week. Just kind of borrowed it. Thanks, Jay. Okay. So that's round 3 over. Hope you're all still doing well out there. Obviously because the chat's turned off because I don't want people posting the answers. I have no idea how it's going. But yeah, I'm quite sure I'll get a Facebook message from a friend who's watching to tell me if anything goes wrong. So now on to round 4. Round 4 is a general knowledge round. I've actually spelt it right. I know certain quizmaster keeps spelling it as general knowledge, but we've called it general knowledge on this one. We didn't go for general knowledge. So here goes. Question number 1. Which came first, Spanish flu or the end of World War II? So which of the two came first, Spanish flu or the end of World War II? This is a bit of a jab at a certain president who got this wrong this week. Question number 2. Which city had a major explosion recently? Which city had a major explosion recently? Question number 3. Who originally published the Tomb Raider games? So I want to know the name of the company who originally published the Tomb Raider games. And if I'm quite right in thinking, they were actually a British company, because they got mentioned on the Millennium Dome and in the achievements wheel back in 2000. They had like a achievements wheel of all British companies that had done good things, and they were in there. Don't think they're British anymore, but they were British back then. Question 4. What is the literal translation of eau de toilette? So yeah, we know, obviously, we know what eau de toilette is. It's like a perfume, or man's perfume, but what's the actual translation of that from French to English? I find it quite funny what the translation is. Question number 5. What does AU stand for in the periodic table? So what's AU stand for in the periodic table? Question number 6. In what US state is the city Nashville? So which US state is the city Nashville? Some of these questions I've borrowed from the website, so yeah, that's why they're a bit general. I won't say which website was till the end. Question number 7. What is the capital city of Iceland? And I'm not on about the food store, I'm on about the actual country, Iceland. So what is the capital city of Iceland? Question number 8. Who is the main character in Catcher in the Rye? Who is the main character in Catcher in the Rye? Question number 9. Where is the current Blue Peter Garden? So, a certain person watching this, I think, might know. Definitely, there's probably 2 people who are watching this who probably will know the answer to this one, because I did feature it a few weeks ago on another quiz I did for them. So yeah, they probably have a good idea of where that one is. But we will see. The final question, question number 10. By what name is coriander referred to in the US? So in the UK we call obviously the herb coriander, but it's called something else in the US. What is its name? Okay. So we'll go through the answers in a minute. Just give you a few seconds to finish writing. And say hi to everyone who's watching out there. I'll just put this back here for now. You can all see me and say hi. Hope it's all going well out there. To everyone from Shropshire Autonomy who's joined us. Yeah, I'm glad you've joined us. Yeah, it's glad to see you all. Well, glad to hear you all. Just got a message too. Oh well, I'm glad I know the at least I know this is working, because I've just got a message I just got a message from somebody about like one of the answers. So I know he's got that answer. He's definitely got that answer, I think. that's great. Thanks for that, Jake. So here goes with the answers. I'm sure you can see that. But I'm doing this blind because I can't actually see anything about my YouTube thing. So I tried playing it and I can't play it and present it at the same time. So here's the answers. Question 1, the logo's round. The answer to question 1 is Windows XP. There's a logo for Windows XP. Question number 2, the logo was Infinity. It's Infinity cars, basically. They're actually made by Nissan, well, a part of Nissan, but the actual branding was for Infinity cars. The question 3, the answer was Twitch. Purple square with a little white speech bubble is Twitch with a little face on it. Yeah. Question 4, the computer company logo was Commodore. So the C with the strange equal sign after it is for Commodore business machines. Who made the Commodore 64 and the Commodore Amigas. Question number 5. This was Burger King's logo. There's a bit of editing going on there for the Burger King logo. But yeah, question number 5 was Burger King. Question number 6. The answer for question number 6 is Pepsi. The half red, half blue and a bit of white logo. Remember the time when they painted Concorde blue like a big Pepsi can. Question 7. The answer for question 7 is Logitech. A logo like that is Logitech. They'll make all sorts of keyboards and mice. And I've just realised actually if you actually looked at my keyboard and mouse whilst you were doing this, actually they don't actually have that logo on. But it probably would have been a hint to what it was. Actually, I think the Logitech logo's on. Yeah, it's on the it's on the webcam. Because yeah, as you probably guessed, the webcam's Logitech as well. So the pop group that logo was for was the KLF. It was they were also known as Justified Ancients of Moo Moo, the Jams, the Time Lords, numerous other names as well. But they primarily used the Pyramid Blaster logo as under the name the KLF. Even though the Pyramid Blaster does actually have the Justified wrote across it. And question number 9, the Dutch fast food chain that I used the logo for was called Fibo. We don't actually have them in this country, and I always think it's a bit strange because when I was I got a message from Jake saying it's buffering. Don't know why it's buffering. It's actually quite low. I've said it's quite low resolution. Anyway, not much I can do about that now. So sorry, Jake. Back now. Right, okay. Probably hope it wasn't mine. I just remember seeing that trailer and thinking, wow, that looks like a good movie. Because the trailer was something else. With that song in the background and everything. And then I went to watch the movie and it was just like the biggest piece of rubbish I've ever seen. So I was like, okay, don't believe trailers. Don't judge them on the soundtrack they use. Question number 2. Jack in Mary Poppins 2 was Lamplighter or a Leary. Yeah, that should say Leary, not Erie. I don't know where the XL went to, but there was an extra L there, but it's not there now. Yeah, so he was a lamplighter or a Leary. Question number 3. The it was on the on one of the cars. It did actually say, you know, what warning objects are closer than they appear in this mirror, and it was on Jurassic Park. It says as the T-Rex was chasing them, and they look in the mirror and they see the T-Rex quite far behind, well, reasonably far behind, and then it says obviously warning they're actually closer, so they realise actually, yeah, that T-Rex is a lot more closer than it seems. Question number 4. The answer was Jim Carrey. So yeah, it was Yes Man, Yes Man, Liar Liar, The Truman Show, and the final one was Ace Ventura. They were all references to his films. And Ace Ventura, he parks a car and he always says, "Like a glove," when he parks a car. So yeah, that's where the park a car like a glove come from. Yeah, so it was in Lord of the Rings. It was Viggo Mortensen. He broke his toes whilst kicking a helmet. That must have been painful to carry on like that. So yeah, Viggo Mortensen broke 2 toes whilst kicking a helmet. The Ice Cream trilogy, Cornetto trilogy even. That's Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. I actually bought the collection just after lockdown, so I could actually sit in The World's End until lockdown's over. I just thought it was too funny not to buy the collection. So yeah, I still watched them all actually. Watched Shaun of the Dead. Watched them all separately, but just not all in the trilogy. So next answer, question 7 is A Few Good Men. So question 7 is A Few Good Men. Question number 8. It's James Cameron that directed Titanic, Avatar, and what was the other one? Yeah, so it's James Cameron that directed them 3. What was the third one, Sam?
Sorry.
And the film was based on Alan Turing. Yeah, I think it was thought that he did have Asperger syndrome, or I don't think they were doing diagnosis of Asperger's at the time, but it was thought that he had Asperger's, because the way so yeah, Alan Turing. And the final question of the film round, question 10, is Michael Gambon. So yeah. So we're halfway through now. Hope you're all still doing well. Hope you got plenty of good answers. Hope you're scoring well. Be glad to hear how you think this is all going. And so here's round 3, which is the music round. So question 1, the answer was River of Dreams by Billy Joel. So in the middle of the night I go walking in my sleep. That was from River of Dreams by Billy Joel. Question number 2. The song is called Equinox, and in brackets first of the year, and it's actually by a group called Skrillex. And in the video it features a man who gets attacked by a demon, and he keeps shouting, "Call 911 now." but the demon does suggest to him that he should call 911 now before he gets injured as well. It's quite an interesting and graphic video, really. But question number 3. There are 4 strings on a bass guitar. On a standard bass guitar. Normal guitar has actually 6, but a normal bass guitar, a standard bass guitar, only has 4. That should just make it easier to learn bass than it does to learn normal guitar. So I've got a guitar that can switch between the two, and actually found it easier to learn the bass because there's only 4 strings to play with. Question number 4. The artist that sung Twist and Shout, the rapper that covered Twist and Shout was Salt and Pepper. It was on their Salt with the Deadly Pepper album. It was released in 1988 actually, but they were a rap group of the 90s more than the 80s. So 88 was one of their first albums, so 87 was did the Showstopper EP first. And it was well, funny enough, for question 5, the answer is 5. 5 is the artist that teamed up with Brian May to perform "We Will Rock You." I think that was a first. I don't think he'd ever done that before. The two of them got together and did a bit of a rap version of "We Will Rock You." Question number 6. It's Aerosmith. So Aerosmith wrote "Walk This Way," and then Run DMC worked with them to produce the rap version. So Aerosmith did "Walk This Way" originally, and it was Run DMC that teamed up with them. When I watched the documentary on Aerosmith, it was quite interesting because they said Run DMC pretty much saved their lives because it was at the time the band had gone through a very low stage when they were all on drugs. So, and they went through rehab and got over it. It was thanks to Run DMC working with them that they managed to survive and get back on top. Question number 7. The song's called "Dance Monkey" by Tones and I. So yeah. Small artist that just appeared from nowhere in last year. She's apparently a homeless person busking in Australia, and then she come up with this dance monkey and was like, suddenly she had a hit on her hands. So wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah. In Wayne's World, it was Bohemian Rhapsody that Wayne and Garth both go crazy to in the van when they get to the heavy metal bit, and it's like they just go absolutely nuts in the van. Quite after that, it was quite often a thing to see people just go nuts at that point to the song. Question number 9. The artist that asked for a quesadilla was Nickelback, and he asked for it in the song "Rockstar." It's pointing Rockstar where he goes, "I'll have a quesadilla," and yeah. So he asked for a quesadilla in Rockstar. So it's Nickelback. Finally, in the end of the round 3 music round, it was George Ezra. So George Ezra performed "Budapest." I saw him performing it live last year at the neighbourhood weekend in Warrington. It's quite something. Very good artist he is. Yeah. Final round. We're on to the round 4, general knowledge round. So, first question, let's see if you're actually all smarter than Donald Trump. Apparently today Donald Trump said that the Spanish flu was the reason the World War II ended. No, it wasn't, because the Spanish flu come out at least 2 or 3 decades before World War II. Maybe he was meaning World War I, not World War II. Question number 2. The city that was rocked with an explosion this week was Beirut. So yeah, it was certainly a shocking explosion. Apparently it's left a crater 43 metres deep, and I put that in Google and it said that's like 141 foot deep. It's like more than 20 of me. I was just thinking, that's height, that's just like ridiculous. But yeah, it just took out half the city as well. Yeah, okay. Question number 3. The company behind that published the Tomb Raider games was called Eidos or Eidos. I think there's always been a debate about how you pronounce Eidos or Eidos. I tend to say Eidos because it's like kaleidoscope, but some people say it's Eidos. And the translation of eau de toilette is water of the toilet, because eau is water and dirt is of, and toilette is the toilet. Yeah, certainly not the type of perfume you'd want to put on yourself, really, or aftershave for it. But yeah, quite funny that it translates to water of the toilet. AU in the periodic table is gold. So it's gold. So yeah. These next few questions actually all come from the Radio Times website. Who supplied a few questions just for people to use in their quizzes, which is kind of them. Thanks, Radio Times. Question number 6. It's Tennessee. Nashville is in Tennessee. Just kind of would think of that song by Arrested Development, Tennessee. It's a good song, actually. Question number 7. The capital of Iceland is it's not frozen food, it's Reykjavik. So yeah, it's Reykjavik is the capital of Iceland. Question number 8. The Catcher in the Rye is it's Holden Caulfield. Holden Caulfield is the answer for Catcher in the Rye. Yeah. And question number 9. I'm quite sure Jake got that one, didn't you, Jake? I think you did message me before to tell me. Yeah. So it's actually Salford Media City. So Salford Media City is where the Blue Peter Garden is. Or the new Blue Peter Garden is, at least. It's the original one was at Television House in London. It's been moved to Media City. And finally, question 10. Coriander in the US is actually called cilantro. So you see any American recipes calling for cilantro, you know now what it is. It's coriander. Yeah. And yeah, so that is the end of the quiz. It's the end of this live stream and the end of the quiz. Thank you to anyone or everyone who joined me. I'm sure Jake's in there, and I think there's probably a few other people. And if you're watching it later, well, thanks for joining later. Yeah. So I'm going to stop streaming now. And I've just got a message from somebody. So I will see you sometime soon, depending on what, depending on how this goes. Hope this goes well. And hopefully we get over this coronavirus thing soon. Okay.